So, do you have variable focus? So, here's another little video on misconceptions about ADD, and which is actually variable focus. It's not a focus deficit. Those of us with ADD or ADHD can often hyperfocus on things we find intensely interesting, maybe to the detriment of our family members even. I can forget to eat lunch when I'm so focused on something that is really fascinating or I'm on a creative project. So there's no deficit of focus. Really, it's misnamed. It really should be called, I don't know. It shouldn't be called a deficit by any means. I don't see it as a deficit. I see it as my superpower. Because some other qualities with people with ADHD is they tend to be unusually sensitive. They tend to be empathetic. They tend to be able to pick up on the emotions of other people just because ADD and ADHD is a sensory processing issue. So you actually don't have the same filter as other people. So sometimes when you are having a conversation with someone, you might be picking up on all their body language, all of these kind of signals that you really, it's easier for you to empathize with people because you're not just listening to their words, you're listening to the quality of their words. You're listening to what's behind those words. And so, obviously the way ADD looks and the way ADHD looks in different people can manifest differently. And so there's no one size fits all prescription or formula for how someone has ADD. But what you might notice is you might be extraordinarily sensitive to the emotions of others. You may be picking up on people's vibrations in a way that other people just don't have that sensitivity. So in that way, it can be a superpower. However, you can also be sensitive to your own emotions. And so you can easily be flooded by your own emotions. So if I feel particularly angry or sad or, anxious, those emotions can be amplified in my own body because my sensory system gets, it's almost like those filters are just a little less, they don't keep out as much. And so sometimes, we have to learn how to sort of regulate our emotions and regulate our internal signals as well. But that's not, that is a learnable skill. So that is definitely something that you may notice if you're not diagnosed with ADD, but you have ADD-like qualities. There just may be something going on there, and you're absolutely able to learn strategies to manage that. And if you want to learn more about that, I encourage you to get in touch. I do coach with people with ADD or ADD-like traits. And I have a free call. You can have a free call with me just to have a conversation, just to see if maybe some of these things apply to you and if I can help you out. And if I can, awesome. And if not, I will definitely at least send you some resources that you might find helpful in your own work. Thanks.